Welcome to Memeology, a series about memes. So what are memes? Memetics, also known as memeology, which is the main terminology we will use, mostly because it sounds cooler, is the study of memes. Meme comes from the ancient Greek word mimeme, which means imitated thing. The term itself was coined by evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins in the 1976 book The Selfish Gene. Now, memes are typically known as units of information that transfer between people and undergo natural selection, analogous to how genes work. The word for meme is based on imitation because this is generally how memes spread. A person might come up with an idea and another person may mimic that idea, to imitate. In fact, one of the theories about why human beings are special and separate from other animals is our ability to imitate and thus learn from other people. The second part of the definition, unit of information. It's important to note that unit of information is a vague definition, and for the purposes of explaining and teaching memeology and eventually meme magic and how to wield such powers, that we will further define meme as an idea. An idea is a concept, thought, or impression that exists within the mind as a representation. So when we talk about memes, we're talking about ideas, units of information that transfer not necessarily based on how useful they are, like genes do, but by how contagious they are. Because memes are contagious in nature, they are closer to a virus than a useful gene that helps you survive. You see, in biology, a gene is a unit of heredity. It was transferred through reproduction. It goes through a process of natural selection and mutation. You've probably heard the phrase, survival of the fittest, but the fittest really just describes how well something reproduces. It is not necessarily strength. For example, a bird that is born with a harder beak may have an advantage over other birds with a weaker beak. For example, they may be able to poke through chestnuts or anything with a hard shell to get the food inside, while birds with weaker beaks will not be able to do that. Having more food means more successful survival, more resources. More resources means an easier time mating. An easier time at mating means your genes get passed on more. That's exactly how natural selection works. What genes work best in a given environment become widespread. Memes, on the other hand, get a little bit crazy. It's not about what works the best. In fact, it's about what spreads the best. A meme can be useful to survival, but a meme can also be detrimental. A human with a meme of perseverance may work harder and thus find more success, while a person infected with the meme of nihilism may see no point in trying and give up, thus finding less success. So now that we've defined meme, and we know that it's an idea, a unit of information often transferred between people, and it has varying amounts of spreadability, for lack of a better term, we have to talk about the internet and the meaning memes have taken on. In modern times, memes have taken many forms. Older memes were simpler, square image, up and bottom text. But as people have come to better appreciate and understand memes, they have evolved to be more complex. Memes no longer necessarily require text. You see, ideas carry meaning, and meaning can be self-evident. If you understand the references and what something represents, you don't need text to tell you what it all means. And this is where things get a little bit more interesting. A meme can be a single idea. However, a meme can also be a collection of ideas, and this is known as a memeplex. A memeplex are a collection of memes that are often but not necessarily related to one another, just like genes might be. Just like the genes for physical ability, health, nutrition, and muscle might be. And this brings us to our conclusion. Memes are ideas. They transcend the reality of genes and natural selection and spread like a virus through the population, spreading from person to person. They have the ability to modify behavior and change our minds and who we are. A meme is like a virus, and it has the potential to destroy you. Memes imitation, something that copies itself and spreads. Do memes exist in reality, or are they a construct of the mind? Are memes inside of us? Perhaps we are the memes. If our self is not but a collection of different ideas contributing to a personality, which makes us who we are. How are ideas spread? How can they be useful? What is meme magic? These are all questions we will explore as we discuss memeology and what it all means. I am by no means an expert, but I love to study and research, and I have been learning about this subject for quite some time. I'm sure much more remains to be discovered, and in time, people will realize how important memes are and how they interact. For now, I leave you with this message. Thank you for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious, and I'll see you all next time.